going, everybody? Been here, and today was a pretty decent trade day for the NFL as Adrian Peterson was traded from the New Orleans Saints to Arizona Cardinals by he was traded for a 2018 conditional sixth-round pick. The Cardinals pretty much don't have a running game at this point. Ever since David Johnson went down with a fractured wrist in Week 1, Arizona is currently last in the NFL in rushing yards per game, with just under 52 yards of rushing a game, and yards per carry, where they are at just about 2.6 yards a carry. To make room for Adrian Peterson, they have released Chris Johnson when he was signed after Week 1 to complement Kerwin Williams, Andre Ellington, and Eli Penny. The Cardinals are looking for some offense that could help them because Sunday against the Philadelphia Eagles, they only ran for 31 yards. Arian said that it was mostly the blocking that caused that. But Adrian Peterson had a very diminished role in New Orleans. Had a total of 27 carries for 81 yards, averaging 3 yards a carry in his 4 games there. And his longest run of the season thus far is 11 yards. He hasn't had a lot of touches, though, so it makes sense. The addition of Adrian Peterson comes 10 years after the Cardinals passed over him in the 2007 draft to select Levi Brown with the 5th pick when he was drafted 7th by the Minnesota Vikings. Peterson has a lot that he could bring to the table, as he has a lot. He says he still has a lot in the tank. Obviously, he signed a 2-year deal with the Saints before the season started, so he will also have that going for him if he does not get cut or anything. He needs 485 yards to become the 10th leading rusher in NFL history, and if he scores 3 touchdowns this season, he will become the 9th player in the history of the NFL to reach 100 rushing touchdowns. He was frustrated in New Orleans, as I was saying. He said that he is the type of player that he is. He's very frustrated, and he's very competitive, and he feels he has so much left in the tank, as I said earlier. So it makes sense that he would want to still play. He continued to say that there was no animosity between him and Sean Payton. He said, quote, "When you're a competitor like I am, you're angry when you're not in there. But you're happy for the guys that are in there when they're being successful and able to accomplish good things. So at the end of the day, I know that good things will come out in some type of way. I don't know how things will unfold, but things will get figured out." He said that he didn't sign up for 9 snaps, and hopefully he'll get some more rushing attempts, especially with this diminished backfield in Arizona. The left side of the offensive line is injured, so hopefully that won't affect Adrian Peterson too much. I think it's a good move, especially if the Cardinals believe they can contend. They're 2-3, so with 11 games left, they'll see what they can get out of Adrian Peterson. He can help Carson Palmer get out of some sticky situations. I still think Adrian Peterson has a lot left in the tank. I'm a firm believer of what he can do still, but time will tell. I think he'll have a good year in Arizona, and that Arizona will climb up as the season continues with rushing yards per carry and rushing yards a game. I do not see them staying at 50 yards a game on the ground. That's just crazy. That was an eye-opening stat. I didn't know that one before I looked into it. But I think that they will have a pretty good time as just double checking to see who they play this week. But they're third currently in the NFC West. They can compete for a potential wild card spot. I don't see them coming back in the division. As I'm looking, they will be playing the Buccaneers at home, so that'll be a pretty interesting game to see how much they let Adrian Peterson play after he just comes there, because he has 5 days, I believe it is, to learn the playbook as much as he can. But again, it'll be interesting to see what he does, how much he produces this season, if he can get going. As I said earlier, he only has 81 yards rushing so far this season in very limited carries. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to throw that out there, give my thoughts on it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.